Much of the conversation about Argentina, of course, has to do with Lionel Messi and how England are going to deny Lionel Messi. I actually think, Nedum, that it's more important that England denies the midfield of Argentina. Now, we know that Lionel Messi likes to operate in this sort of space. That's where he does his best work. He's going to get into those sort of spaces. He's going to move around. He's going to come in here. He's going to go out there with freedom. So if you're England, do you concern yourself about that space in particular, or do you concern yourself with what I think is more important? Jude Bellingham, pressing the ball. If Enzo Fernandez gets wide, Elliot Anderson pressing the ball. Somebody's got to step to McAllister. Declan Rice has to help there. And it feels like maybe you're shorting numbers. So that's when you need the help of guys like Harry Kane, who likes to play underneath anyways, and just get around Leandro Paredes. Rodrigo de Paul may be the free guy. Again, this is when you need the help of guys like Anthony Gordon. Now, it's important that we notice that Argentina are very narrow. And so the job of Anthony Gordon that has been in wide areas, I think, will be more important if he's actually tucking inside and helping in the midfield area and therefore regaining possession of the ball and denying Lionel Messi. And when they do that, Nedum, Lionel Messi gets frustrated. And so what does he tend to do? He starts to wonder, and he's now wandering away from goal. If you have Lionel Messi in this position and you force him to go back here to get the ball, you've done your job.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think the further back Messi goes, the more comfortable you will feel. Let's be honest, it doesn't mean you're completely in the clear, since we're talking about one of the greats to ever do it. But I think your point is exactly right. And it's a case of trying to limit the service. I think we saw that yesterday with Spain. That France team, they're really good players, but it's a lot harder to be great when somebody's in your face constantly. And I think from an England perspective, if they can be getting into these positions here and say maybe they can't press, I think an important part is making sure that they force the Argentinians to play the ball out wide. Because we know that throughout this tournament, out wide is where you can be in your most comfortable position playing against them. But I think you're exactly right. And I hope this England team can step up and apply that sort of pressure and make it uncomfortable for the Argentinians. Because if they don't, I think this game will be led by them. And then, before you know it, Messi steps up.
Well, this is how important I think the wide game is for Argentina. I didn't even put him on the field. Because Argentina does not use Nahuel Molina. It does not use Tagliafico down the left-hand side. They concentrate and focus in this area of the field. And so if you want to find Lionel Messi here, then England is going to have to deny that space. I think that's where England wins the game. Denying the service to Lionel Messi because of the press they put on Argentina. Switzerland did a good job of that. Argentina's legs were not there. I think that's where England can have an advantage.